10 years?
I know.
It's flown for me.
See my stuff still behind it. You think it's gorgeous in here, but you should see behind it. It hasn't changed in 10 years.
Nothing changes.
Same old wires on the floor.
That's true too. But our set is new. I hope you like that. It's
beautiful, actually. It's very swish. Very swish.
Good. Does it feel like 10 years?
Oh, no. I wish it did. I wish it did, but it doesn't. It feels like about 10 weeks.
Leaving cert, what sort of points were you looking at? Did you get in the leave cert? Am I not allowed to ask that question?
I don't know, I can't remember. I did okay.
Did you get over 500 points?
I was in and around that, yeah.
You see, what I like about you is...
beaten up now on training.
Why? For being...
Donegal Callaghan, like, that's about 410 points more than he probably got.
So it's sort of a weird contrast. That is so embarrassing. That is my phone. That's Tina Turner.
That's ultimate respect. I think that's probably the best ringtone I've ever heard.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad I'm forgiven because it's Tina Turner.
The agreement to bring in legislation on corporate donations. Have you reached agreement with them? When are we going to see it?
Oh, again, that is legislation that's in place. Sorry, that's legislation that's in preparation. The whole question of dealing with that is under consideration, and it'll come through government channels as normal, and see in what way we can address this issue.
I was an Abercrombie model.
Get in! Abercrombie & Fitch, ladies and gentlemen, yeah.
Don't make your hoots. Please fill me into the story. So my pictures never came out. I did like the whole campaign, and the pictures never came out, and I didn't know why. And my agent wrote and asked why, and they literally only responded with the photos.
And Rutherford has been hampered, and so has Castle Falls. Rossetto has fallen, Principal has fallen, Norther has fallen, Curtin Lad has fallen, the Fossa has fallen. There's a right pile up. Leesy has climbed over the fence and left his jockey there, and now with all this mayhem, Foynaven has gone off on his own.
I don't do this very often, so please bear with me.
I'm bearing with you.
Also, I feel incredibly like they put loads of makeup on me because they said I didn't look showbiz enough to be interviewing you. So I'm wearing all the bronzers.
By the way, they've done very lovely work because I can't even tell.
Because I feel like a pig in a wig.
Well,
do you know what? Are you familiar with that phrase or?
A pig in a wig.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it is, but I could try to.
Yeah, it's kind of what you imagine, I think.
But you don't look like a pig or a wig.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness me. So glad I've been asked. There we are. Last week, I actually had to go into a shop and buy 4 candles.
You're quite, not explicit, but you're quite proud of yourself in the sexual department.
Am I?
When you talk about how, you know, you're rather clever at it, you're good at it.
Well, I am good at it. I've never had a complaint. And, you know, most come back for a second go.
Can I tell you my story about Theodora? Theodora used to write her articles immaculately typed. I cannot tell you. Theodora had a terribly posh voice that would cut through steel. And Theodora thought that I knew all about cookery because I was the boss of the woman's page. And I used to say, that's very good, very nice, that piece about marmalade oranges, pretty good, very nice.